Beautiful.
After that was podcast, man. Episode 2, season 2. We in this bitch again. We in this joint. Come on. We in this joint. What do I want to start with? First and foremost, I want to start with this. The first episode, y'all rocked that whole entire joint, bro. I didn't think it was gonna go up like that, and it went up fast. So thank y'all for everything that y'all did.
It was at like 200 views in
a day or two. Yeah, so
it was a lot.
It was. I think that's obviously one of our best episodes that we did. Once again, we had with my man Jayden. He appeared on the first episode. If y'all didn't see it, go watch it. Keep it running. And the man, the myth, the legend himself. Now everybody been talking about this one person so much. Keachawn is now appearing on the podcast. How you feel about?
I'm good.
That's the man that y'all been seeing with the trailers, with the whole podcast editing joint that y'all been bugging me about. Damn. He's here now, okay? So we finna get into this joint.
Message him.
Right. Right. Damn. Put the socials in and all that. Y'all see it on the screen. So we're gonna get right into this, man. We have so many topics and it's kind of tough because it's like, damn, I don't know which one to start with because I've been planning these topics for about 2 weeks now. But we're gonna start off with a serious base. Not even a question, but a segment that I want to talk about. I hope y'all seen it by now. Dahmer.
Oh.
What the fuck, Dahmer?
I only got to episode 4.
What?
Bro.
Yeah, I ain't finished it yet either.
Oh my God. First of all, y'all knew we was gonna talk about this.
Yes, but listen. I was watching we were all watching together.
I'm slow. I finished it today.
I was finna say, bro,
I finished it.
What were you doing? You was with us.
I started Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk?
I started Edge Runners, bro.
Bro, hell no. Nah. Okay, look, but
still,
I mean, it's not a spoiler if you know who Dahmer is. But I just want to say that series is phenomenal, bro.
It's great.
The way it's shot, the way it was executed. Evan Peters, he's the one that starred in it.
Fantastic job.
You're right. If you know him from
Quicksilver, and
Quicksilver, yeah.
Yep.
Or Ralph Boner.
Yeah, right. And WandaVision. In WandaVision, he did his thing, bro. And I mean, I think in one of his interviews, he was talking about how that was like one of the hardest things that he had to endure.
No, I could
imagine becoming that crazy old man.
Yeah, that's tough, bro. I just feel like watching it, I was like, I wasn't. It's like I knew the story,
but you don't know the details.
Yeah, the details was like
it's so aggravating to see it, especially when you see like the moment where they got the young boy when he killed.
Oh
he killed him, and all he had to say was like, "Nah, there's gay stuff in the room."
Yeah, it's like it's a bunch of. It was just like, bro, the way it was represented, because I feel like they touched on all different types of topics with like racism and homophobia and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and it's just like. For them to do all that's not an easy job to do, especially when you filming something to try to touch on a lot of bases without it feeling overflowed or overcrowded. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't feel forced at all.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that was a phenomenal, what y'all want to call it? Film, document, docu?
I'm going to say TVs. I'm going to say series.
Like just a series?
I'm going to say series.
Now, Keachawn being a film major, how did you feel about it? We need to hear your opinion on it.
Pretty much all you said. It was phenomenal. It was shot phenomenal. Everything they touched, like you said, I like knew who Jeff Dahmer was, but like,
yeah,
just going deep and like he really pissed me off in that.
Bro, the worst one, and I feel like everybody can agree on this, bro. The worst one, low key, was the deaf guy.
Yeah,
that was so sad, so sad, bro. That was so sad. If only he didn't leave his phone. He was almost up out of there. Damn. Sorry for the spoilers.
He left his keys.
No, it was his phone.
It was his keys.
It was his phone.
He went back?
I'm telling you, it was his phone.
It was his keys. I just watched. I like watched.
Are there phones at that point in time, though?
At that point in time.
Isn't that like...
Damn, was it?
1960.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's definitely his keys. It's definitely his keys if that's the case.
Keys.
Damn, it probably would. Like, everybody was screaming through their phone right now. It's his keys. It's his keys. Nah, but shout out to Evan Peters, man. They did a great job. And whoever directed...
Oh, my God.
Y'all, that TV... series need to be, I feel like need to be awarded.
Okay.
Something. I don't know what it is, but
I don't know if this is fully true, but I've heard that the people who were affected by Dahmer, they didn't get permission from them to do this.
I can imagine that.
I can see that. I also feel like that is kind of. I mean, you should always get permission to do something, especially how detailed they was with. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I don't understand why you wouldn't get permission first. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I feel that's just a little shitty, especially because it's going to be.
And it's like that is kind of terrible, low key. That is kind of terrible. What? I don't want to say what favorite part of the series, because obviously what he did was terrible. But like as far as like what one scene hit you the most or like impacted you the most that you felt like damn.
Definitely the I can't remember which episode it was, but it was again just after they killed off the young boy at his apartment. And then it was the scene that was like, this is a real recording of the the phone call to the 911.
That phone call
that almost had me in tears.
I think the most one that impacted me the most that really represented how crazy he was that I didn't realize. Obviously, we wasn't born during that time.
Yeah.
Bro, that mannequin scene, bro.
Oh my.
Bro, I don't even want to laugh, bro, but like, what the fuck, Jeff? Like that's insane, bro. That's like, bro,
the fact that you stole it too is like.
But he stayed. Sorry for the spoilers. He stayed till the store closed to kidnap. Imagine being a grandma in that one scene,
and then you gonna get mad at him or mad at her for throwing it away.
Exactly. Like what the heck, bro? I'm sorry. That's just not that ain't. Nah. But as far as Dahmer overall, definitely 10 out of 10 representation.
Yep.
And I hate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, America's going, like, it's like they're almost praising these serial killers by these movies. But I feel like they need to continue
with
representing
like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like this. Like, if they make it because, the way they did it was, like, very exceptionally well.
Yes, I will.
Very, very exceptionally well. So
I liked how it was kind of like flash forwarding back and forth between stuff.
Yeah. It was kind of confusing in the beginning, but once you really paid attention to it, I feel like they definitely executed the whole thing well. So Dahmer, 10 out of 10. Hate what he did. Very disgusting person.
Oh yeah, he can rot in hell.
Yeah, that was terrible. And RP to all the victims. You got to show, you know what I'm saying, show love, show respect, and the families to those victims too. Because if that's true, what he said about not getting the permission to do so, and that is kind of like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because what if that was one of yours? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, having them relive all of that again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And how detailed it was.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I feel like as far as how it was represented, I feel like it was great.
It's a great series. I think it's just that we as an audience need to keep in mind that these are real people that were affected. Yeah. It's a real man who did this.
Yeah, so. And, they selling his glasses for $150,000. My thing is, who is giving y'all the green light? Like, where and how are y'all? Isn't this like evidence? Like,
that's what I'm saying. I was like just thinking. I'm like, how is this not locked up,
bro? What I'm saying, like, bro, I'm just like,
who is buying and wearing that? Is my question.
Some crazy we was talking about this the other day. Some crazy fashion people that are willing to. They just need that one piece to set up the whole outfit. I would not be surprised if somebody walk around wearing it. Wearing it for real.
Which actor you think would wear that?
I'm not putting that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. But I'm saying there are people.
I guess
that wear some crazy stuff. But we're gonna go to the next one. I want to talk about 600-Pound Life. We're gonna talk about it today because I got some words.
We've been watching this.
This man has been nonstop watching this.
We've been watching clips on YouTube,
bro. Because I just feel like I never really paid attention to it. But me watching it now, I have questions that I know everybody is thinking about. And my question is this. Who is more at fault? The person that's eating or the person that's helping them buy them food and stuff like that? Because I know we all watched it before. Nah, go ahead. Say what you got to say. Go ahead.
Nah, I feel like it's kind of... I'm not going to say it's not the person who's eating at fault, but I kind of feel like it's the person, if you know they already overweight, why you keep entertaining them? Why you keep
that's what I'm
very
saying.
Much so. Like, why are you helping them in this, like, what's the word for it?
In this journey? I guess you want to say journey, but like
journey.
in like, this situation?
I would say addiction.
Okay, yeah.
You're enabling like their addiction.
Because I just feel like when you watching it, it's like they talk about how much they love them and you want to see them healthy, but you know what I'm saying? Then you walk in, the next thing you walk in with 6 buckets of chicken. And I'm sitting there like, if you want to help them so much, why are you doing this? Like, what is You know what I'm saying?
What the one girl get him for like breakfast? It was like a cheeseburger or something?
She had like 9 cheeseburgers. No, it was this one lady. Y'all know who I'm talking about. It was this one lady that had 2 plates of mountains of spaghetti.
And then the children are right next to her.
Got like 6 noodles. I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is terrible. I don't get it. I'm just in there like, so I really want to get into it for real. Like, who, let's just say, you's in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Your significant other is 600 pounds heavy.
I'm not going to laugh.
No, I'm being serious. So my thing is like, if they were hungry, how would you?
They get an apple. That's what they get. They get an apple.
Because my thing is like, I feel like if you were with somebody, you could have stopped them from reaching that.
You could have.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially
like,
if you hear them. Yeah. If you hear them saying they want to get better and like lose a ton of weight from this, you got to be the one to like help them get through them tough times.
Bro, but they can't move. You're the one giving them the food.
Yeah.
It's like you cannot give them the food.
So the question is this, and I'm going to put y'all on a hot seat, ladies and fellas. At what point or what weight do you be like, all right, we need to chill right now? Because this being your significant other, you don't want to be like, you don't want to be rude and be like, you getting fat. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's a certain point in time where you got to sit back and be like, you know what? Maybe it isn't okay that I'm buying you 6 buckets of KFC.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying high 200. Like
high 200?
Like 270 and up. That's when I'm like, okay.
What you think, Keachawn? Ooh, they scared to answer the question. They scared to answer the question.
I can't put like a weight, but like if you notice like they getting big, just like.
Would you say so? I feel like you have to say something if it's your significant other.
Yeah,
because that's like at that point you're like, listen, we're both unhealthy in this. Because I think if she getting big, I'm definitely getting big. Like that's how I see it.
No, I mean, okay, I get okay. When you put it like that, okay, yeah. I feel like I think I would start saying something when I start realizing that we can't, or you're having trouble doing certain things that normal people can really do. Like going up 1 flight of stairs. If you wheezing. Like everybody get tired going up the stairs, but if you wheezing like you finna need a ventilator or something, like
you on the 3rd floor, you just have
you
one,
like damn, right? You just in there like damn, what the hell going on? Like I would probably been like, all right, look, and it don't gotta be on no roof. It can be on no roof. You could be like on some real stuff. Like, look, I gotta tell you something, fellas. I know that's like thin ice when you saying something like this. Yeah, I gotta tell you something. You know, like. We might have to chill a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like
I can already hear the comments.
I know, bro. And I'm not even trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude, but let's be honest, y'all. If it's y'all significant other, y'all are gonna say something because I feel like it's your job to say something. Thanks. Would you rather say something or somebody else say something?
I would rather be the one to say it. I wouldn't want because if someone else said it, then you got to defend them.
Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah. Oh, that'd be terrible. I pray to God I would never be in that position, but I just feel like it is the person, going back to the original question, I do feel like it is the person that is getting them what they want. You know what I'm saying?
They're
like
definitely at fault. They're enabling them.
Because like if you love them enough, why are you giving them, are you giving them the stuff because you love them?
That's why I feel like it, because it's like you see them in pain, you're like, well, if I just keep handing it to
that's
them,
what I'm saying. Like
no.
It's like you're helping them.
Fixing the problem.
You're literally helping them damn near kill themselves.
Exactly.
And it's very interesting. Y'all, it's very interesting. I'm going to be honest. I watched it like one time, and then at one time went to like 7. Next thing we know, we all in the room like, this is ridiculous. Like this
just
is
turn
like,
on random clips too.
Random clips, bro.
Especially with the dude.
I saw this one episode, bro, and I hope I'm not getting it mixed up, but they couldn't weigh her on the regular scale.
They couldn't weigh her?
She had to go to they had to go to a car garage. And there's a scale for the cars, or I'm dead ass, like being so serious. And she had to step on that joint. And I'm sitting here like, now tell me, maybe that might not be from 600 Pound Life. It was from it's along the lines. My thing is like, what else do you need to see? A car scale, bruh? Come on, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's got to be a wake up call.
Bro, bro, like what?
That's more than a wake up call.
Yeah, that's an insult. That is an insult for real. So leave down in the comments who y'all think is more at fault, because I know we all watched this and just said the same thing. Like, why are you helping them get to this point?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They all have somebody like in their life too.
Yes, they do. I never thought about that. They really do. They do. Like, come on, you act like these people don't really care about you for real. But fellas, this is not advice, but this is something I want to say to the fellas. It's October now.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Spooky season.
Spooky season. And you know what that means. Cuffing season is coming up. So we're going to give y'all some date ideas that y'all can do with your girl in October. You know? So
Ooh, okay.
You want to start off or you want me to start off?
Oh, I'm going off with like the best one. Haunted house.
That's like the most cliche one of all time.
It's cliche. That's the best one though.
It is. I mean, I never been to a haunted house, but just the experience. It really depends on who you go with. Like, because if you go with a girl that's not really scared of shit,
yeah,
and you can, because now you got to put on that
facade.
Yeah, you low key scared of shit, but you trying to.
You got Frankenstein coming out the closet. You looking like.
Look, you looking like this nigga not even scary. Looking behind you and shit. Looking behind you and shit. The fuck going on? Because if your girl not reacting the way you reacting, you out of there. You out of there. But definitely haunted houses.
Haunted house.
A lot of scary horror movies is coming out.
Thanks.
Movie dates, I think, the most.
When does Halloween come out? Do we know?
No, I don't know.
Damn.
It's like the 15th one. It's coming out. Keachawn, what you think? What date you think in October you should do?
You know what? It's fall season. Go take it to a pumpkin patch. Y'all walk through that.
That is a valid one. But you know what, though? I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna be a party pooper like shit. I hate pumpkin patches, bro. Let me tell you why. Wow. Every time I went to a pumpkin patch, bro, it be blistering cold.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Cold as hell. You stepping in shit, like cold mud, hay everywhere. Do not put on a fit at the pumpkin patch.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Because that's just messing up the shoes as well.
You trying to pick out the right pumpkin, knowing damn well half the time you're not even going to cut that bitch open anyway. Don't even know how to carve a pumpkin. You got guts and seeds everywhere. I think it's supposed to be like this. No, hell no. Look, pumpkin, but it's not a bad idea. I feel like you should definitely do that if you're that type of person. Me, if she was to ask, I would do it, but that's not the idea. No, I hate the cold, but I love the season.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? What was one that I thought? What was one that I did? And this is kind of ironic that I'm saying this conveniently. Pumpkin carving, making jack-o'-lanterns. Exactly. I know, bro. Contradicted my whole self.
Yeah. Ooh, jack-o'-lanterns, but you try and make like portraits of each other.
That would be the ugliest pumpkin ever.
Exactly though, but that's like,
bro. I'm telling you, no, but that is the fun part of the whole thing. I'm gonna be honest. This is one that a lot of people don't really do for real. Trick or treating. If you go trick or treating with your significant other, it's just y'all two. That might be lit, low key.
Yeah,
bro.
but like, at what age?
That's a fantastic question.
At what age?
What age for all my Halloween lovers?
Because if you at 20 and you going trick or treating,
it depends on how good. It depends. Like, I feel like you can trick or treat at any age. I just feel like it depends on your costume. Okay. If you got a grown ass costume, like if you a girl and you like 23, but you got say you want to be Buzz Lightyear, but you got the skirt, you got the. Don't take your ass outside trick or treating. Do not take your ass outside trick or treating.
Do that.
Just don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff you wear to like Halloween parties and stuff like that. But if you got a lit ass costume like a Freddy Krueger joint or like the whole Michael Myers joint, that might be lit. That's just what I'm saying. It depends on how invested your costume really is. Facts, you know what I'm saying? Because I hate trick or treating.
You hate trick or treating?
I'm gonna tell y'all why. Look, I'm like one of the biggest party poopers of all time. I hate trick or treating because of the candy they give you.
What candy?
Y'all ever went trick or treating and you looked in your bag and you get a whatchamacallit?
What? I've never heard of a whatchamacallit.
Exactly my point. Search it up.
A whatchamacallit.
My old people know what it is. Candy? Yes, it's called whatchamacallit. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Is it chocolate?
It's like chocolate, but it's like, why did you grab this? Out of all, I'm looking for the Skittles, the Hershey's, the Snickers.
Yeah, facts. That's what I got. I was in Minnesota. We had the best.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Oh, whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit?
Or if you got a jawbreaker. Okay. Ain't nobody trying to eat all this.
Listen,
ain't nobody want this.
I would have messed with a jawbreaker though.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, bro, there are certain candy that piss me off that make me want to stop trick or treating.
Oh, what's the coconut ones? Almond Joys.
Almond Joys.
Screw Almond Joys.
Who is eating Almond Joys?
Disgusting ass candy.
Or they get through the butterscotch old people candy.
Oh God,
I don't want this.
Those always melt for me.
Them is terrible.
I've never had one that's not melting.
I'm be honest, y'all. This 2022. And I know money tight around a lot of people. We need full candy bars.
Bag.
The little. I'm not eating 8 Crunch minis. No, I want the full course bars. Come on now. Minimum wage went up.
If you listen,
minimum wage went up.
if you handing out the small ones, you would got to hand out like more than a handful. It got to be at least 3 handfuls.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like me, I can't wait till when I get my own house and trick or treaters come. Because guess what? I'm gonna put y'all on with some
facts.
candy.
I'm gonna be
low-key.
I'm gonna be the full candy bar house.
They gonna remember my house. We
Bro.
need to go to Mr. Lucas' house.
There was a house in Minnesota that on Halloween would give out sodas.
Sodas.
Bro, full can sodas. Like they would get root
That's
beer,
low-key.
Sprite,
That's low-key
and like
fire,
mellow
low-key.
yellow and other stuff.
But you know it's crazy though. Like, are you okay? So like, we talk about trick or treating, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about the actual like scaring things? Y'all ever went up to a door and they got the scare joint ready to jump out,
bro?
Or and it's a completely different, not topic, but like thing that I just thought about. Stop leaving bowls of candy out saying grab one. Nobody is grabbing one. Look, you walk out there 2 minutes later, damn, where all the candy go?
I was that kid that saw the grab one and immediately poured that shit.
Bro, excuse me. And look, the best thing is if you was by yourself. If you was by yourself,
you're not listening.
You're not listening. See, you trying to be nice now because you got people behind you. If
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Bro,
If
nobody
there's
is
no
grabbing
witnesses-
one. No witnesses. It don't matter.
I felt like such a piece of trash. I had one time where I saw it.
This nigga had one job. Go ahead.
I saw it, bro. I took it, poured it in, put it down, and immediately turned around. There was a ton of little kids. behind me. I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
That's crazy.
I felt so bad.
I would have lied. I would have been
I
like, this
didn't
candy
hand it
stale,
back.
y'all. I'm gonna take it off out your hands.
It just fell in the bag. I don't know what happened.
I
You know
just
what I'm
walked
saying?
down the steps and moved on like I didn't see them.
So since we already talking about Halloween, I want to ask y'all, between Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, which one has to go?
Halloween. Wait. Say that again.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Which one has to go? We all know which one got to go.
Damn. I'm sorry. I'm saying Thanksgiving.
That is the most ridiculous thing that was ever said on this podcast.
I love Halloween way too much, bro.
What do you mean, bro?
Halloween, because you got the spooky decorations, you got the great movies that come out around the time, and then Halloween itself is just a fun time to just like, because you got teenagers just pranking folks.
Yeah.
As a little kid, you just get random candy.
Yeah.
And as an adult, you get to go to the parties. It's a time. There's a time for every time in your life.
Okay.
At Halloween, Thanksgiving is like cool. The food make or break Thanksgiving.
Please, you know what? That is true. But
So if you
I
got-
never had a terrible Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But still, like, if Thanksgiving food ain't good, if it's not good, it's not good.
When is it not good, though? That's why we continuously have Thanksgiving. Keachawn, what holiday you think?
It's got to be Halloween.
It has to be Halloween, bro. Let me tell you why. Now, you're not wrong about that. If you're a kid or younger, I can firmly understand why you want to keep Halloween. Thanksgiving food in general, if it's made by the right people, it's like, I feel like I will take, like, especially my people make soul food, obviously. So it's like, soul food I am taking over Halloween, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Look, my thing is this, bro, because I feel like at a certain age, you are going to be looking at Halloween like, all right.
Yeah, I guess. But like for me,
Your age might not be right now, but there's going to be a certain age where you're going to be like, all right, I'm done with this.
True.
I'm done with this.
I won't put that up. I'm sure there will be a future.
But no, there's a lot of people that might agree with you, low key, though. Like Halloween has to stay.
It got it, bro. But like Thanksgiving, again, I say it's the food that make or break it. And for me, all I like at Thanksgiving is just sweet potato pie.
Hold on. You finna say some real hot take stuff right now. Somebody gonna be sitting here like,
They
what
are.
the fuck? All right, what's on your Thanksgiving plate then?
Sweet potato pie,
Okay.
mac and cheese,
Okay.
and maybe greens. That's about it.
Are you serious?
That's about it.
Bro.
I don't like that much Thanksgiving food.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I just
You don't even have an entree.
what?
Where's the main part?
Exactly.
You got a whole bunch of sides.
The mac and cheese is the main, bro.
So
Turkey is way too dry.
So you don't
Y'all don't get
no
no ham?
no ham, no dressing.
Oh, I forgot about the ham. That is on my plate. Ham is on my plate.
You don't got dressing.
Nah,
You don't like dressing.
I just don't have dressing.
You don't be having like ribs or nothing, lasagna,
No,
nothing.
we don't make ribs. My Thanksgiving, we didn't make ribs. Nah,
So you only have greens, macaroni,
and sweet potato pie. Grandma's sweet potato pie.
bruh. Let me take the Patty LaBelle. Bro, my plate, I'm having ham, macaroni, greens, dressing, chicken. We having lasagna. We having ribs. Did I say ribs already?
You might. I don't remember.
I don't think I said it yet. Jerk anything is fire.
We coming to your house,
Bro, I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I might have to try your stuff,
bro. You telling me that's you don't be and that fills you up?
For me, if I get enough portions, yeah.
So you gonna have a clump of damn macaroni?
Yeah, the macaroni fire, bro.
It is no cornbread.
Nah, not cornbread. We don't make cornbread,
Bro, what? Like, why not? You don't like cornbread?
I mean, it depends on cornbread, but like for me, it's too dry. Cornbread is dry, bro.
Gosh, okay, Keachawn, what's on your plate?
Bro, we got the macaroni and cheese, greens.
Yeah.
She make string beans.
Oh shit, that shit do be fire, low key. Okay.
Sweet potato.
Yes. Oh, the yams.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That shit is fire. That shit is fire, bro.
Got the ham, the turkey, and don't get me to the dessert.
Now, don't get me wrong, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Turkey is the most shittiest bird that was ever created.
We need to change that.
It's about, I've never tasted the most driest bird of all time, bro. How every year you disappoint. It don't matter who you make it by.
Facts. It's disgusting.
And you know what? That's almost like fraud in the cartoons because they be making the turkey look juicy as hell.
You're not wrong. You are not
like,
right.
bruh, big ass turkey legs. You like, damn, I want what he having.
Exactly. Turkey leg is the only part of the turkey I like. That's about it. The rest of the turkey is just dry.
Every piece of the turkey is dry.
Well, it's still dry, but at least it's like, I don't know.
I feel like, okay, so since we talked about Halloween, since we talked about Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Christmas, let's talk about it. I feel like Christmas, obviously Christmas got to stay, but I feel like Christmas should not be one day. Even though I know it's the Lord's birthday and I get that, but I'm saying it should not be. We plan for Christmas literally about 3 months ahead. True. There's some certain people that's planning for Christmas now.
You already got the Christmas music, people. Mariah Carey just around the corner.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And my thing is this. My thing is this, though. We did this for 3 months for one day. What's happening on the 26th?
I mean, I would say technically it's like 2 days because you got Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah, but Christmas I feel like should be celebrated throughout the week.
Okay, that's fair.
Throughout the week,
That's fair.
We planned it 3 days. We planned 3 months for a day. Spend thousands of dollars on one damn day.
You mean you're gonna get gifts each day?
Not really gifts each day, but but you know what though? I guess that's what the whole holidays is.
Yeah.
Like I guess okay.
Like,
damn.
You celebrate the whole month, really.
You do. You really do. So what's the best Christmas movie? It's only one, and I know a lot of people is gonna say. I know it's the top three is gonna be between. For a lot of people, it's gonna be between Home Alone.
Okay.
A lot of people, The Christmas Story.
No,
that's a great movie.
No,
The Grinch, Polar Express.
Grinch is number one.
The Grinch is the best Christmas movie that was ever created.
Jim Carrey's performance
created,
amazing.
bro. Ever created, bro. It's just like, and a lot of Dr. Seuss films don't work out.
They really don't.
That one,
so good.
That one is like a comfort. You have to. It's almost illegal if it should be illegal.
If you don't
that
like
you don't
the Grinch, what's wrong with you?
Why don't you like the Grinch?
Like, come on.
Come on, bro. Keachawn, what you think is yo? What's your number one pick for a Christmas movie?
Don't say Polar Express.
Polar Express is a great movie, but it's boring.
It's so boring. It's trash, bro. I've tried to watch that.
I'm not gonna say it's trash. You see, you saying a lot of controversial stuff right now.
Hot take. Polar Express is not that good.
I'm sorry, but it's boring, but it's magnificent.
I get to the hot chocolate scene, and that's about it.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Keachawn, what you think? What movie?
I don't got no favorite. I can't put one at the top.
You can't. No. I just feel like Home Alone. They made 3 of them, 2 of them.
There's 6.
6.
There's like 6.
But it's different. It's different actors.
Oh, you mean like with, Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, I think it's 2. Is it 3? It might be 3, maybe 2. Y'all know.
It's probably 2.
I just feel like after the first time, it shouldn't have happened again.
It really shouldn't have. How you forget your child twice?
Yeah,
twice.
That's kind of crazy.
Come on, bro. That's ridiculous.
And once in New York City. That's not even your hometown.
Right. I think one was in Chicago, wasn't it?
Was one in Chicago?
That was the one. Yeah, one.
Yeah. Shout out to the Chi-Town. But we're gonna switch to another topic. This might be a lengthy podcast. It might be a lengthy podcast. I don't know what time it is. I can't see it because it's turned around. But let's talk about it. Rihanna is headlining the Super Bowl. And we already had a debate about this, and I got something to say.
Here we go.
This might be the biggest hot take since season 1. I got something to say to all the beehives out there. Now, look, I love Beyonce. I love Jay. Y'all know Jay is my biggest inspiration. My thing is this, though. We gonna start putting respect on Rihanna's name. I feel like this. And before I say that, Keachawn is a beehive himself. So we have one in the room that's going to be defending y'all. Rihanna is arguably as big, like on the same level or bigger than Beyonce. At me, I don't care.
No.
I'm sorry. Because let me tell you why. If we're strictly talking about music of all time, no.
If music, no. Because
we know that. But you mean to tell me, if we look at their catalog, as far as not just music, but all around person, right?
Yeah.
Beyonce is beating Rihanna in music.
See, we had this conversation already. Statistically, yeah.
She is. Statistically, she is. But if you're going by stream numbers, she is.
Yes, by stream numbers. Yeah.
But when you ask somebody, they ain't going to be thinking about no numbers.
And that's why I'm having this conversation, because they don't give her the credit that she deserves. This girl haven't dropped an album since 2016.
Yep. Yeah, you right.
And she's headlining the Super Bowl as if she just dropped the album last year.
Rigged.
Because my thing is this, bro. Look, we did the numbers. Beyonce just dropped an album, Renaissance. Great album. Break My Soul, one of the biggest songs of 2022.
Yep.
And her numbers still ain't higher than Rihanna. And Rihanna have not dropped an album since 2016.
I wish I wrote it down, but it's like
10% higher than hers. You know what I'm saying?
What was that on Spotify?
I think that was on Spotify.
It was on
See,
Spotify,
that's
for monthly.
You got to pull up all.
We did.
It
Look,
was all of them?
It might change now. I just know the main, as far as stream percent, she is like higher than her as of right now.
Rihanna is higher than Beyonce.
That's what I'm saying. So, and statistically, yeah. Now, but like I said, musically, no, because Beyonce got way more Grammys, way more awards. We all know that. We know that. Okay, but I feel like this: Rihanna is better than. Now the question is this: so what is Rihanna better than Beyonce at?
Nothing. Nah, let me see.
Let's see. Look, look.
I'm just
because I'm a Navy fan over here. I ain't gonna cat to you. You know what I'm saying? So look, acting. We not even had this conversation.
Yeah,
okay. We not even had this conversation.
I'll give it that.
That's number one. Acting, business.
Yeah.
Fenty, that's $1 billion company.
Facts.
Ivy Park. No, I'm playing. Look, Beehive's unsubscribing. look. But business. Let's talk about it. Business. She's better than her in business. Yeah. She's better than her in what we just say? Acting.
Acting.
Fashion. Because they're both in the fashion industry.
Yes.
Fashion. So it's like those are three things that I'm better than you at. And I feel like marketability too. If you throw Rihanna's name on something, there's a lot of people that's gonna watch.
But I feel like Beyonce.
Easy.
I feel like it's the same thing with Beyonce.
It is, but there's a lot of more haters that really don't like Beyonce. I know a lot of people that don't really mess with Beyonce, bro. More than I hear about Rihanna.
Okay, true. But that's also like that could arguably be why she's bigger. There's more people that know about her. So more people that hate her.
Nah, there's no. I wouldn't say there's more people that know about Rihanna compared to Beyonce.
No, I mean Beyonce.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying, because I feel like, bro, like Rihanna is like, you gotta think about it. Like Keachawn was like, Beyonce's right here and Rihanna's right here.
Yeah,
and I agree. I agree too. But I feel like Beyonce have been active for the last 5 years, and Rihanna haven't been active for 6 years, and she's still right here. That's a problem, bro. That is a problem. At that point, I would have been like, if you would have said that Rihanna took, I feel like if anything, Beyonce should be right here, and Rihanna be right here, because she stopped making music. That's the only thing you really big in her then.
But like I was saying, she stopped making music, but she was doing other stuff like the business.
So, right. So in multiple different other categories, I'm better than you then. So how am I not arguably bigger than you? If Rihanna came out with a statement and said, I am bigger than Beyonce, I don't think the world would be like, she's tripping. I think some people might be like,
no, it would definitely be.
That'd be headline news.
It would definitely be headline news. Definitely be headline news. But like you have to think about it. Like Beyonce and Rihanna is not like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like obviously Nicki's here and Cardi's here. If we talk about comparison, but like Rihanna have been, and at one point in time, if we being honest, Rihanna was over Beyonce at one point in time. She was. Yes. She was hotter than Beyonce at one point in time, and I feel like if she would have never stopped making music, she probably would have eclipsed her low key. You know what I'm saying? Low key.
Arguably, if she had still been making music, she probably would have been.
Because I'm gonna say this: if she do this, I know. But look, if she do the Super Bowl, when she do the Super Bowl, and let's just say she drop an album, and the album is good, all I'm saying is that Beyonce's on thin ice right now, boy. Like, all right, what you gonna drop, B?
Nah, facts. Because everyone's gonna be looking at Beyonce like,
damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
What's your rebuttal?
right.
Nah, but for real, I think Beyonce finna retire in a couple of years.
She's not retiring. If Jay not retiring, she's not retiring. And Jay been in the game longer than Beyonce did. Jay been in the game since the 90s.
True.
Literally.
Like I'll give her like one more tour and then she done.
I'll probably get her 2, maybe one more tour, but I feel like I feel like she got like 3 more albums in her.
I'll give her.
Because why would you retire right now? You don't need it, but like
How old is Beyonce right
Beyonce is like 40. Maybe between 40 and 43.
43?
Like, bro, you still can sing and
you can
perform.
still-
Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. So, I don't think that she would retire now. I don't think she retired like after 2 tours.
Who would y'all want Rihanna to bring out
Oh, you mean like
in the Super Bowl? I know it's one person. I just need these group of people to be brought out. Rihanna is signed with Jay, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need Jay-Z because they have multiple songs together.
You're true.
We need Kanye West.
Oh, well.
Yes, because they're all signed. It's Jay-Z, Beyonce. It's Jay-Z, Kanye, and Rihanna. What Jay-Z saying, guys, a guy did, he was like, how many billionaires could come from Hove crib? I count 3, me, Ye, and Ree. I'm telling, bring them out on the same floor. Please bring them out. If you brought them 3 out, bro, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing, bro. We need them. We need them too. I don't want to see Drake on there. I don't know.
You
And I
wanna
fuck with
see
Drake.
Drake?
I fuck with Drake.
You want to see him on work? You want to see what?
Bruh, look, I fuck with Drake. I bang with Drake, but like, I mean, that could have been cool. Okay, I guess you can. I guess you can, but I feel like if you bring Drake out,
He's not a must-have.
he's not. But I feel like Drake is big enough to do the Super Bowl by his damn self.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And I feel like Jay-Z and Kanye should have been did the Super Bowl performance.
They haven't.
No.
Kanye too controversial.
It don't matter. You need him on that
Kanye
floor.
gonna say something.
You need him on that floor, bro.
He gonna start the next Trump rally.
Exactly.
Right, bro. You're not even finna get into politics. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go to our next one. Surprisingly, we already argued about that whole topic a while ago. So y'all don't know that. Behind the camera, we was arguing about that for about 2 hours.
Oh my lord.
But I got a kind of a serious topic. Do you think people should take their prime years more seriously, or should they live it up? And now what I mean by prime years is like your 20s, maybe early 30s. Or should they live it up? Mainly your 20s.
Your 20s, I think that you should be able to live it up.
Live it up. Keachawn?
I think it should be a mix of both.
You can't take. No. See, he's trying to say the safe answer. You gotta pick on.
You gotta be working towards your goal.
Because I feel like you should do stuff like while you young, you can live it up later. If you work hard from your 20s to 30s and become a billionaire, you can live.
Then you can live it up.
True.
You can live it up the rest of your life.
I feel the same way.
That's a good mentality.
I feel the same way. I feel like a lot of people feel like because they're young, they feel like, oh well, I'm gonna just live it up now. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I can do this. And you're right. You should live up your 20s, but I can tell you so many people that probably regretting living up their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't take whatever the case it is. You know what I'm saying? Serious. And I feel like my generation, you know what I'm saying? I feel like all we do, we work a lot at our young age.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of people that have full course, like job, like careers, you know what I'm saying? Trying to pay for a college and trying to pay for whatever the case may be. And it's like, I feel like once you get that out the way, I feel like then you should be able to live it up because it's like,
yeah, because then you can like live more comfortably.
you can. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to worry about doing it
You got some
later.
cash that you can fall back on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I agree
Especially
with that.
for your career. I feel like especially for your career because I feel like in your career, I feel like you should start trying to get towards that career at a young age. You know what I'm saying? From 18 and up, if you want to be whatever it is the case you want to be, if you have the opportunity to go to college, and if you don't, you can still make it to whatever you want to be. You just got to put in the work. I feel like you shouldn't wait because when you wait, every time you put something back, you're going to feel like you got more time. You got time. Next thing you know, you 28, 29.
You ain't got no time left.
No, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the things it's hard to do, and I'm not saying you can't do it. Like I said, Jay-Z's one of my biggest inspirations. Jay-Z ain't dropped his first album until he was like mid-20s.
Wow.
Mid to 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like late 20s, low key. So it's like I feel like me specifically, y'all know there's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be invested in a lot of different type of categories and stuff like that.
Yep.
I feel like now is the time for me to start getting into those realms. I don't want to wait till I'm 29 and be like, all right, let me see what I can invest in.
Yeah, because especially for what you want to do and what you've talked to us about, you gotta start that. Like,
Yeah,
you
like
gotta start that now or like soon.
Yeah, like I haven't told you guys what we working on, but it's a lot of big stuff that I got planned. You know what I'm saying? That I want to, because I mean, you know your talent, you know your worth, and all that type of stuff, and I feel like you should take advantage of that while you can. You know what I'm saying? Keachawn, what you feel like? You feel like you should live up your 20s? And the real answer, not a mixture of both. I'm gonna ask you again.
I said what I had to say. I said I think you should work on yourself through your 20s, maybe your early 30s, and then you can live it up later.
And I also feel like it depends on what career you going into.
Yeah,
like
true.
you don't. If you want to be a doctor, don't be like, I go to medical school at 25.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn, 25. Because my question is this. If you want to live up your 20s, say you want to live up your 20s, what are you going to be doing that you have to put your career on hold?
No, that's facts.
What, partying? Okay,
partying's
cool.
not even that fun. You can, like, I feel like you get tired after.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you gonna really put something that can really change your life on hold. Like, what? Now, if you like, let's say you have a kid or something, that's different.
Facts.
Yeah. But like, you probably lived it up a little too damn much. But low key though, it's like, what are you putting on hold that you really feel like, damn, this can't wait? What is the live up? What you want to travel? I hear a lot of people say, I want to travel, I don't want to do anything yet.
You ain't gonna have no money.
You ain't gonna have no money to travel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because if you see the world, cool. You done saw the world. You not living now,
right? Like you saw the world. Now what? Let me get started. Where do you start at? You know what I'm saying? And since we already talked about knowing your worth, this is something that I want to get into too. That I feel like a lot of people take out of proportion. And this is like a hot take joint. I feel like the term, when people say know your worth, you know what I'm saying? When your bros tell your bros, bro, know your worth, bro, you don't need her. Or girls tell their girls, know your worth, or whatever the case may be. I feel like they take it out of proportion. You're not really getting what know your worth means. Know your worth does not mean, because we finna get in our relationship side deep now. Know your worth does not mean you deserve a happy person or a good person because you're a good person. I don't feel like that's what know your worth means. What do you feel when somebody say know your worth? What do you feel like it means to you?
I feel like know your worth means more the fact that you should see what you're both putting into the relationship. If you see that the other person is putting in way less, you should not be with that person.
So as far as like, okay, so let's just take it out of the relationship standpoint. You as a person by yourself, when they say know your worth and people feel like, okay, I know my worth. I'm worth more. I'm very valuable. What is the valuable part? Because I feel like this is where people's getting the misconception at.
I think when you say then, in that case, knowing your worth is more of like, what can I bring to this? What can I contribute to even society as in general?
Okay. Because I really wanted to, because I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh, I hear this all the time. They be like, well, before I say this, Keachawn, what do you think the term know your worth means to you specifically?
Basically what Jayden was saying, like, know what you contribute to society. Like, I've been told that a lot because, like, getting off with the video and stuff, I would, like, charge, like, little prices and stuff. And I was giving people, like,
high quality
stuff. So they, like, nah.
Look. No, go ahead. No, I get you. I feel you.
Yeah, just know your worth because it's people out here getting paid like 3 times more than what I was doing. I was giving them probably even better work than what they was giving. So
yeah, and I feel like because I this is why I wanted to touch on it. I feel like there was I was in class. And I overheard this conversation where it was these 2 girls, they was talking, and she broke up with this dude that was supposed to be, from what they said, was like, he was a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? He had his job, he had his own place, had his own car, whatever the case may be, type stuff like that too. Now, I'm not going to get, I don't know their relationship, so I'm not going to get too deep in their relationship. Like I said, I just overheard it. And she was like, well, I really broke up with him because I know my worth. I'm worth better than that. So I'm like, okay. But my thing is like, then she goes on to say what she do. And it's like,
what she said that she did? Did you hear it?
She don't have a job. She don't have her own car. She don't have her own place. She don't have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
see, nah, I think she was just spoiled.
Like, no. And mind you, she's not a student here. She was just in the building. She was a friend of somebody that was a student here. So you're not even in school. So what is your worth? When somebody say, because you're a good, nice person, that's what know your worth means? Like,
I feel like then in her eyes, she's either saying that man wasn't worth much to her at all.
That's the point that I'm saying.
That's like trash too.
Cause like I'm sitting here like okay, now I feel like I need to talk about this. Like, know your worth does not mean because you are a good person.
You could be thinking to yourself, you a whole stack of gold,
right?
Nah,
because you have a good heart. And it's like you really don't. What are you worth then? Exactly. What is it that's valuable? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know a lot of people might be. I'm not talking to anybody directly at all. You might be in a position where you probably don't have much or whatever the case may be. That's fine. I understand that. But I'm saying for the people that's saying, I know my worth. I worth this. I need a girl, you feel me, that can do this. And you not even doing anything yourself. Or I need a man, because we hear this all the time in society by some of the females. I'm not going to say all females. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, I need a dude that can do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you ask them, well, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? I need him to bring. You get what I'm saying? Like
what you bring to the table? Myself.
Exactly. Right. I am the table. If you don't have nearly what your significant other have, how are you more? How are you worth more?
Exactly. Like you're just around.
Exactly my point. This is triggering for me, bro, because I heard this so many. I'm so tired of hearing know your worth, and you really don't know what you worth. Because if we had, let's think about it. Like there was this movie. I forgot what the movie called. Y'all know what it is. Where it's like they got the timers of how long their lifespan is on their arm.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what movie it is.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like there's a clock on their arm, and it lets them know how long they have it to live. Now imagine we have our worths like hovering over our head in society. So my thing is this: if you have that hovering over your head in society, right? Mm-hmm. How do y'all think that will transpire? Like
we would collapse immediately.
Because I'm thinking like this: if you have a job. If you have your own car, got your own place, you know what I'm saying, you're doing what you got to do, your worth should be significantly higher than the person that don't have that, right?
Facts.
Right? So what are y'all basing y'all worth on? Not just talking, I'm not just talking about, like I said, I'm not talking about anybody directly. I'm talking to the people in general, boys and girls.
Yep.
What are y'all basing y'all worth on by saying?
I think more people like to base their worth more on their personality, if anything. And that's like.
Or they looks.
Oh, true. Looks as
You know
well.
what I'm saying? Especially in today's, you know what I'm saying? It is like, because you feel like, or if you a dude and you feel like, oh, you know, I'm the best looking dude here, or you a girl, you feel like, oh, I'm the baddest one here. You feel like your worth is significantly higher.
Yeah. Than like someone else.
Than someone else who actually. Stuff. That's what am I tripping? Like,
no, you're not. No,
okay, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Because like I hate hearing that because like if I I'm not talking about anybody specifically. I'm specifically talking about me.
Okay.
Right. I'm in college.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I have my own car. You know what I'm saying? Do I have my own house? No, I'm in college. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that nowadays. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I am planning on, if you're planning on moving out soon or whatever the case may be, I bet cool. But if you're okay with staying in your parents' household until you're 30, that's the problem.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm in college. I'm working towards some. I have goals. You know what I'm saying? I have goals. I have a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, I would say if somebody say, I look at myself as a valuable person, you know what I'm saying, to most people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people that's not
doing all that stuff.
That's not doing all that. And I'm not saying you have to do all of that, but it's just like a motive. Your motive have to be in the right vicinity.
So what I'm hearing from you more is the fact that your worth should be dependent on how motivated you are to get either out of a situation or to get to a better situation.
Yeah, or not even just a motive, but you have to be doing it too. Because I know a lot of people that want to do stuff, and they just won't do it.
You're sitting on the couch eating Doritos,
right? You know what I'm saying? You probably eating Doritos now watching this. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when the term "know your worth," I feel like y'all have to literally know your worth. If you know. That's like let's say athletes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you know you averaging 25, 5, and 5 in the NBA game, you should know your contract should be significantly higher than the person that's not doing that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But because you a likable player and you really don't play like that, you feel like, oh, I know my worth. You're not worth much if we being completely honest. If I'm being honest, I'm being so serious because, ladies, I know y'all know a lot of dudes that feel like that say, oh, I deserve something better. Fellas, I know y'all know a lot of females that say, I don't need whatever, you know what I'm saying? I need this, and this.
Yep.
Ask them this. What is your worth? What makes your worth? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ever was finna buy something and you saw the price? And you was like,
nah,
damn, what is it that I'm buying? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I went to the seafood place not too long ago, right? You know what I'm saying? Before I came out here. And that, bro, seafood like $70, $60.
We want to talk about the burger?
Nah, that was ridiculous. We'll tell y'all the story about that later on. But I was I'm at the seafood place, you know what I'm saying? And it was like $60, $70, and I had a little bag. It wasn't even like, I'm like, damn, what y'all selling, mermaids? I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like this, I'm like, why is this so much? Like, why?
You got Ariel in the bag,
right? You know what I'm saying? But it's like because of how much they put in the bag and how this meal can last you about a day or two, low key, depending on how you eat. Then it's like, damn, maybe it is worth that much. You know what I'm saying? His story. He went to, I ain't gonna say the restaurant, but he went to a restaurant and he wanted a burger. The burger was $22. And that didn't even come with fries. I don't think so, did it?
No, it came with fries.
It came with fries.
It was a cheeseburger that I ordered.
Cheeseburger.
It didn't come with no cheese.
No cheese. Did it come with did you want it? What else did you miss?
I wanted cheese, pickles, and ketchup. That was it.
And what it came with?
Nothing.
It came with a regular burger. And you paid $22 for that.
I paid $22 for that in a side of fries. That not even good fries.
Bro, I'm telling right.
Not even, no.
Man, hell, you can't even put cheese on my burger. How do you forget the cheese?
That was the most disappointing meal I've ever eaten.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole know your worth thing. I just feel like if you're gonna be out here saying you know your worth, you need to actually know your worth. Don't think in your head because you pretty or because you know what I'm saying you people put you on a high pedestal that's around you. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, oh, I know my worth. I'm worth a lot. Right. What is making you worth a lot? Because you're a cool, nice person. I'm a cool, nice person. We all cool, nice people. That don't mean
much.
You deserve cool, nice. Prince Charming because you nice.
Yeah, that's
the hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, this go for dudes and females. And the crazy part is, I hear it more nowadays from dudes than females. At first, it was a lot of females that were saying it. There was a lot of ladies that were saying it. But
then you get
a lot of dudes. Now you get a lot of dudes where they like focusing on themselves, but they really not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ladies, y'all ever got broken up with by a dude that say he need to focus on himself, and then 2 years later he in the same position he left you at? I seen that happen before a lot of times with some of my friends, where it's like, what was you focusing on? What was you focusing on? You know what I'm saying? Duty. Right, bro. Getting them badges on 2K.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that. I know that was kind of lengthy. Keachawn, you know what time we had on the podcast?
52 minutes.
We had 52 minutes?
We had how many topics? 3 topics?
That was like 3 topics. But we talk about a lot in each topic.
Facts.
So we just going to go to the advice since we already here. You know what I'm saying? Damn. We had a lot of topics. Sorry, y'all. But advice to the fellas. We're going to start with the fellas and we started with the ladies last time.
Okay.
Fellas, telling a dude about a girl you used to mess with that he mess with now is lame as hell.
Actual.
It is lame as hell. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you ever was messing with a girl and then you tell, you know what I'm saying, one of your bros or whatever the case may be, and he be like, oh, huh? Bro, I already know what that's like, bro. Don't even...
I've never experienced it myself.
I
have a friend who has experienced it.
Bro, that's so lame. I just feel like that's so lame because my thing is, are you warning me or are you trying to get the upper hand of me? Because whatever happened in your situation might not happen in my situation.
I'm like, why are you telling me this?
You know what I'm saying? Right, like, why are you telling me this?
Unless you're trying to help me, don't talk to me about it.
Bro, if I mess with a girl that I know one of my bros is now messing with, if I know there is something seriously wrong, I'm going to say something like, all right, it might not be the same thing for you, but just be aware of this, and this. Some dudes will make it seem like it's like it's almost like bragging rights. Like, I already, you know what I'm saying? Bro, she already, she a freak. I just feel like that is the most disrespectful thing as a bro to tell me, like, why are you telling me that she a freak? Like, it's like, are you really?
If you say that to me, you're not a bro anymore.
Bro, you're not bro anymore because you lame ass nigga for that. Like, why is you know what I'm saying? Like, that's lame, bro. Like,
facts.
Keachawn, you ain't never had that happen to you, bro?
Nah.
You got some hell of a good friends then, because, bro, some people that I knew from school was like, bro, all right.
I never had it happen because I didn't mess with no girl.
Bro.
So I was like,
Oh, you was like the person you really stood to yourself?
Yeah, I just stood to I wasn't stood to myself. I was more the person everybody know and kind of like got along with in high school. But like, I'm not going out my way to like hang out with you.
Okay, yeah. No, I feel. I know a lot of people
that was
like
me
that.
too. I ain't gonna.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody came to me with their problems. I was the
exactly.
He was the therapist.
Yup.
Now, don't get me wrong. Me in high school, I was definitely a cool person in high school. I was not the most popular one, but you definitely knew of me in high school because I was always cool with people. I never had a problem with people. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, it was like I was never ever willing to go out my way to like hang out with somebody or go to a party.
Exactly.
Because I feel like all parties get shut down. Why am I going? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not going.
You're just waiting for the cop car.
Yeah, bro. Bro. You know what I'm saying? But fellas, don't do that. That's just lame, bro. If anything, don't say nothing at all. I feel like you should say if he don't know that you messed with her, you should tell him that you messed with her because that's your bro.
No,
you don't want to hold
it like
secret.
oh yeah, we used to date. That's
bro, we used to talk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Me and Shorty, we used to talk. But you don't got to go all deep and be like, bro, she crazy. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Why are you telling me this, bro? Because now I'm going to look at you like, bro, you just don't want to see me happy, low-key type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, advice for the ladies. I didn't have one, and I told you it was going to pop up. The hypocrisy got to stop. There is a lot, not all ladies, but majority of the ladies, y'all have to realize when y'all being hypocritical. Because there's a lot of times where I hear certain situations or whatever the case may be where a girl will come to me, you know what I'm saying, like some of my female friends or whatever the case will come up to me and they'll tell me about what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when they tell you the story, you see, it's like you ever heard a story from somebody and then you starting to see like you doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Or you did the same thing. You know what they be quick to say? Okay, but that's different though. Like, nah, get them up out of here. Like, no, it is not different. Like, bro, you can't come up to me telling me about a person that you like that's messing with somebody else when there was a person that liked you that you was messing with somebody else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that gotta stop because I feel like, bro, like, if you're gonna dish something out, you gotta know how to take it too.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think each situation same. You can't say it's different.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't say it's different because it's the same thing. You literally just now you know how I feel.
Yeah. You're just mad that it happened to you.
Yes. This is gonna be a triggering podcast for a lot of people. But this is look, this after hours, we gonna talk about the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. We ain't never coming for anybody specifically. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna talk. Y'all know it's the reason why we call it after hours. Do y'all know the history of that?
No.
So the reason why so the name came up, shout out to Jakira. We was at my best friend, we was at Wingstop. And I was like, bro, I need a name, right?
Okay.
And on the sign, it was called Open to Midnight. And that was the name of the podcast originally. It was called Open Till Midnight, which sounds fire. But then when you think about it, it's like, what if you listening to the podcast past midnight? That it just sounds stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, what about after hours? Because I look at it from a work standpoint. When you're on the clock, you really like professional, you know what I'm saying? But the shit that happened after hours is different. Like, that's when the real person come out at you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel like that's how it is on this podcast. Like, bro, we talk about a lot of stuff that can be triggering to a lot of people. We talk about a lot of stuff that a lot of people might disagree on. But it's all love at the end of the day. 100%. And ladies, I'm going to be honest. We still talk about y'all advice. The hypocrisy got to stop. Yeah, it got to stop. Before you come and tell somebody about your problem, look at your situation and tell yourself, did I do this before? If not, then you can go on with your life and do whatever it is that you was finna do. But if you knew you did it before and you just don't like it, you can't get mad at that person for doing it to you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like you said, you gotta take what you dish.
Yeah, dude, you gotta take what you dish. You can't, you know what I'm saying? If you mess with a bull, what's it saying? If you mess with a bull, you're gonna get the horns, bro. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I did want to talk about something. This is gonna be a lengthy podcast. We ain't gonna talk too much on it because it's already an hour in.
Okay.
But what is like a lesson that you learned in life that you feel like what's one valuable lesson that you stick to that you learned in life?
Ooh, that's so hard for me.
Yeah, we can end it off. I got one. Do y'all want me to say mine first?
You say yours first. Let me think.
Y'all probably already know where I'm going with this when I say it, bro. There's a lot of people that won't agree. Life is competition. That's how I learned because when I think about it, when you think about it like this. Even if you're not purposely trying to compete, you are competing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you either competing with yourself, the next person, or the world. When you working and you want that check, you're competing versus yourself. You know what I'm saying? To push through it and get this money.
Facts.
You're competing with yourself. You're competing with your mindset that, damn, even though I don't want to do this, I got to get it done type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's competition. You got to continue to do it. Or you want that promotion. And the next person in line right there with you. Now you're competing with your coworker about getting the promotion. Let's just say school. All my people that's in school, high school, middle school, college. You're competing against yourself with grades.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stay on top of your game to get the best grade that you can get. Yep. That is competing. Because if you don't compete, you're gonna slack. And if you slack, you're gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Relationships is all about competing. If you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because even though relationships is not a competition, it kinda is. Like, when you dating your significant other, if y'all break up, the first thing y'all gonna do, let's say y'all end off bad, the first thing y'all gonna do is start comparing each other. Who did what? Oh. I did this better than you did. You did this. I did this. You don't even remember what it is. I do all the stuff. Now it's like, all right, so now we go on like a which did most type thing in a relationship type stuff. That is competition.
That's fair.
Then you're competing with the other people outside the relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, on some real stuff. Like, bro, like, there's a reason why a lot of people want to keep themselves up to date 24/7 because you're in a relationship. If you don't keep yourself up to date, somebody else will. And your significant other can look at that person. That is competition.
True.
And that's the lesson that I learned, that everything that you do is some form of a competition. And if you don't compete, you're going to slack. And if you don't slack, you're going to get caught off guard and you will lose. Like, you will lose. Like, that's exactly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it don't got to be in a negative way. But that's my spew on it. I know I just preached. But that's my spew. Do y'all have?
I agree with that.
You agree?
Mm-hmm. I would say, I think for me, my own lesson that I've learned in life is that you can get pretty far in life if you just be nice. And that should never be like a motivation for you to be nice, is that you think you're going to get something out of it. But you can get pretty far if you just like be a genuinely good person. Yeah. Like, I'll give an example. I was working at an establishment. We won't say the name of it. We won't say the name of it. But I was very much, like, a lot of customers, because I worked at a cash register, would give me compliments and go directly to my boss and be like, hey, that kid there, he's doing a real good job. And from that, I had another person in the branch think about moving me up a bit.
Right.
And just from that, just from being nice, just by being
I agree. Decent. I agree. That's a healthy-ass message. We need that on the podcast. We needed that. Keachawn, what you think is a lesson that you learned in life? look, damn, which one do I start? What do you think?
Nah, I just one lesson that I learned is that you always have to have your own back, and that's kind of.
I know somebody sitting there like, felt that shit.
It's kind of like a piggyback off of what you said, Nikhil, but it's like, personally, it's like I've had friends, and like sometimes I feel like they my friends, but like they ain't always have my back. Like, I'm gonna have my back. Like, I'll treat them better than sometimes they'll treat me and stuff like that. But like, you just always gotta have your own back. Like, you can't always depend on other people. Just
I feel like everybody can truly agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You do gotta have your own back at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Not that you don't trust nobody, but at the end of the day, you, as much as you think you know somebody, you don't. You really don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that was a hell of a. I like this episode. I love this episode. It was kind of long, but we talked about a lot of good stuff. We talked about a lot of real stuff. Anybody got any final things that y'all want to say? You know what I'm saying?
Jason Voorhees is the best Halloween mascot ever.
Mascot?
Mascot.
Damn, that was one of the topics that we wanted to get into too. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say mine because I didn't tell you mine.
What was yours?
I think Ghostface.
Oh, that's
Ghostface is probably the goat of Halloween, bro. Like, when you know how many Ghostface people you see on Halloween.
I say Ghostface. I would give you Ghostface purely for scary movies.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ghostface is now Jason is a good one. Keachawn, what you think is the goat? It's one more person that I was thinking you might say.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah.
I was gonna say it, or Chucky.
Yeah,
Chucky screams Halloween, bro. Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And I know somebody probably screaming through their phone, what about Michael Myers, you bitch?
No, Michael do not count.
He
up there.
Michael's up there, bro. He's one of the goats of Halloween. Yes, he is.
I will give you the fact that Michael is he has some good movies.
Michael Myers
but he
is
got
up there.
so many movies.
The Boogeyman came from him. Oh, he definitely do got a hell
got
yeah.
too many movies.
Y'all gotta end it off. But we ain't gonna get into that, bro. We ain't gonna get into that because we'll be sitting here for another hour, bro. Low key. But thank y'all for watching, man. Y'all let episode 1 tee up. Hopefully we do the same thing here. Subscribe to the channel. I'm supposed to be saying this in the beginning of the fucking show, and I keep forgetting to do this. Subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be back again. Hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. Keachawn, Jayden, Keachawn, bro. Thank y'all for coming.
Thanks for having us on.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see y'all next time.
Have a good one.
Shit.